You don't raise your value by begging for attention. You raise it by creating space so your silence echoes louder than your presence ever did. The truth is, being missed is far more powerful than being seen all the time. Welcome back to Brainify On, the place where we break down the raw truths of psychology, relationships, and self-worth. If you've ever felt overlooked, unappreciated, or taken for granted, today's message will hit you right where it matters. We're diving into why letting people miss you can make your value skyrocket, and how to do it without games, without manipulation, but with dignity. Stay tuned till the end, because the last point I'll share will change how you see yourself forever. And if you're ready to keep growing with us, hit that subscribe, tap the bell, and consider joining our membership community for even deeper, exclusive insights. Step 1. Distance creates desire. Closeness is beautiful, but constant closeness? That kills curiosity. We live in a time where people think love means always being there, replying instantly, showing up for every call, being visible at every moment. But here's the paradox. When you give too much access, you make yourself less valuable. Think of it like perfume. The first spray grabs attention. It lingers, it's noticed, it makes people lean in. But if you keep spraying it everywhere, eventually the scent loses its effect. It blends into the air until no one even notices it anymore. The same thing happens with your presence. Human psychology is wired around anticipation, mystery, and scarcity. We don't crave what's always available. We crave what we might lose. We desire what feels just out of reach. When you create distance, not as a punishment, but as self-respect, you allow others to reflect on your importance. They begin to notice the silence you leave behind, the warmth, the energy, the calm, the spark you used to bring. And it's in that reflection that desire is born. Think back to the last time you truly missed someone. Was it because they texted you every second? Or was it because they weren't there and suddenly you realized what their presence meant? That's the power of distance. It's not rejection, it's revelation. It shows you who values your presence and who only enjoyed your convenience. The ones who care will feel the gap. They'll reach for you. They'll wonder about you. And that's when you've raised your value without saying a word. Step 2. Overexposure diminishes worth. We often think, if I'm always there, they'll never forget me. But the reality, the more accessible you are, the less people value you. Think about it. When you hear your favorite song a few times, you love it, but play it on repeat every single day and suddenly you're skipping it. It's not because the song lost quality, it's because you overexposed yourself to it. The same happens with people. Overexposure creates numbness. When you reply instantly to every message, show up uninvited, or give more than asked for, you stop being a blessing and start being background noise. Even luxury loses its shine if it's everywhere. Diamonds are special not just because of their beauty, but because of their rarity. Scarcity creates value, and you must learn to apply that to your own energy. Overexposure is dangerous because it tricks you into believing you're doing the right thing. You call it love, you call it loyalty, but too much availability blurs your uniqueness. Instead of being remembered, you're overlooked. Instead of being appreciated, you're expected. And here's the harsh truth. When people no longer have to earn your attention, they stop respecting it. What you give too freely becomes invisible. This doesn't mean you disappear completely. It means you start giving intentionally. You choose when to show up, when to share your energy, when to give access. That way your presence is no longer ordinary. It becomes meaningful, memorable, and magnetic. Step 3, respect is earned in silence. Most people fear silence. They think if they stop explaining, they'll lose the connection. But silence, when used with dignity, is one of the strongest forms of communication. In a world where everyone talks, the one who can stay calm commands attention. Your silence sends a powerful message that your energy is not up for negotiation, that you won't explain your worth endlessly, that you've outgrown the need to prove yourself. Think about the last argument you had. Did raising your voice make the other person truly understand you? Probably not. But imagine if you had just stayed silent, not weak, not avoiding, but intentional silence. That silence would have made them sit with their own behavior. When you stop over-explaining, people are forced to reflect. They're forced to deal with their actions without you cushioning the impact. Your silence becomes a mirror, showing them what they've done without you saying a word. Respect is not earned by shouting. It's earned when people realize your calm is stronger than their chaos, when they realize they can't push you into reactions anymore, when your silence makes them lower their own voice. And here's the truth: silence makes your presence rare. It forces people to notice what they overlooked when they had unlimited access to you. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Step 4. Self-focus is magnetic. There's something incredibly attractive about a person who is focused on themselves, not in arrogance, but in calm, grounded self-respect. When you stop waiting to be chosen, when you start choosing yourself, you shift the entire energy of how people see you. You don't have to shout it. You don't even have to announce it. People feel it. When you're focused on your growth, your peace, your goals, your energy changes. The way you carry yourself changes. You no longer react to every opinion. You don't get tossed around by every little drama. You're rooted, and rooted people are magnetic. Because here's the thing, most people are lost in noise, distractions, and insecurities. When they meet someone who is steady, calm, and focused on their own life, it feels rare, it feels safe, it feels powerful. You don't attract by chasing, you attract by building, you attract by becoming. And the more you invest in yourself, the more people sense your value without you even asking. This is why people who are truly grounded don't need to beg for respect. They naturally command it. Their self-focus makes others want to be in their presence, not because they demand it, but because they embody it. Step 5, the right ones always notice absence. Here's the ultimate test: absence. The wrong people, they won't notice when you pull back, or they'll notice and not care. But that's not about you. That's about their lack of depth. The right ones, though, they'll feel it immediately. They'll notice the missing texts. They'll miss the calm you brought. They'll wonder why the energy feels different, because presence hides its power until it's gone. Absence forces reflection. It shows people whether they truly valued you or just consumed you. The wrong ones will let you drift. The right ones will pause, reflect, and reach. And when they do, it won't be because you begged. It'll be because your absence reminded them of everything your presence brought. That's why pulling back isn't manipulation, it's revelation. It shows you who's real and who's not. It separates those who valued your soul from those who only enjoyed your convenience. Step 6. Your energy is a luxury, not a discount. This is the part most people struggle with, accepting that not everyone deserves access to you. For too long, maybe you've been giving discounts, always available, always forgiving, always bending. And the more you gave, the less people respected it. But here's the truth. Your energy is a luxury. It's not for everyone. It's not a clearance sale. It's not free access. It's earned through loyalty, through mutual respect, through genuine care. When you start carrying yourself like your energy is rare, people treat it differently. The right ones handle it with care. The wrong ones fall away. And yes, it hurts at first, but in the long run, it's freedom. Because the ones who stay, they value you. They don't just take, they give back. They don't just consume your presence, they cherish it. Your energy is powerful. Stop giving it away like it's nothing. Protect it, guard it, treat it like the treasure it is. So let them miss you. Let your absence speak louder than your presence. Because when you stop giving discounts, when you start treating your energy like the luxury it truly is, your value skyrockets, not just in their eyes, but in your own. If this message spoke to you, don't stop here. Go watch my last video. It'll connect perfectly with today's lesson. And if you're ready to go deeper, join the membership community where we share tools and truths you won't find anywhere else. Until next time, protect your peace, guard your energy, and never forget, being missed is far more powerful than being seen all the time.